Hi everyone and welcome to my next tutorial. This one will be in drag transformation again, and for those of you who are a little bit lazy like me today, I will keep my beard and also I will keep my eyebrows, and I'm gonna explain later why, because this is gonna be a special transformation about a special person or inspired by a special person, and I'm gonna explain at the end who this person is and what she did and why she inspired me to do this makeup. So if you're interested what to expect, stay tuned. Alright, here we go, and let's start right away. I'm gonna first focus a lot on my eyes because the eye makeup is most important in this look. Conchita's eyeshadow especially is always, mostly black. I'm gonna add a little bit of shimmer and a little bit more of a color. Probably I take a little bit of blue, but I'm gonna stay dark anyway. And I'm gonna keep my eyebrows, obviously. This time I can keep them because she keeps them as well, which makes it way easier. Normally you would go and cover your eyebrows for a drag look and just set them a little bit higher, but I'm gonna keep them, which is very good and very, it saves me a lot of time. And first of all, I'm gonna take a random eyeshadow base. This one is Riva the Loop, German drugstore brand, very cheap and very good. Does a great job and also covers redness. I'm a little bit red today because I just did some contact and I look like I've cried, but it's not that case. Long story short, I'm gonna do my eye base first. And obviously the eye base already does a very good job and covers a lot of redness, which is great. And in case you want to avoid your foundation or especially your concealer creasing, you can just add a little bit more eye base. I'm sorry, a little bit more eye base right below your eyelids, because I have some small and tight wrinkles, and sometimes my foundation or my concealer tends to just fall into that wrinkles, and you can avoid that when you just do a layer of more eyeshadow base then, which makes it way easier. And also it solves a little bit of oil, because I tend to have oily skin and oily eyelids, and that's very cool. So this makes your eyeshadow stay very well. And yeah, now I'm gonna focus on my eyeshadow. And first of all, I take this black eyeshadow, makes noise. This black eyeshadow by Kosmetik Kosmo. It's called, it doesn't have a name really, so it's just a random black eyeshadow. And I'm gonna do my crease first, and also take a blending brush by Crayolan and just gonna deepen my crease up a little bit, and do also a little bit of the black right onto the moving eyelid. So obviously I did a lot of black, and very important with the black is that you work it very, very slow. just take your time with the black, build it up very slow, take a little bit of product, spread it all over the lid, and then you just blend it out as I did. As you can see, very smooth and very smoky. Smoky is the bad word here, but it is important, and I used mostly a MAC 217 for that, and for the lower lash line I used this tiny little brush by Real Techniques. Very awesome when you just want to work a tiny little bit on the lower and on the upper lash line. And I also tight lined the upper lash line with a little bit of the eyeshadow as well. You can also use a little bit of black eye pencil or whatever you like. I like to use eyeshadow because it's way easier, because tight lining can be a little bit confusing and can hurt a little bit. And yeah, so long story short, I'm gonna go on with another eyeshadow, and I now gonna take this grayish one, which is Diorshow cream eyeshadow in number 281 Cosmos. And Cosmos is an amazing color. Obviously it's a bluish grayish color, and I'm gonna work that all over the moving lid again to add a little bit of shimmer. It's obviously shimmery. And I also take a blending brush, the Kryolan blending brush again for that. And important with the cream eyeshadow is that you just take as well a little bit of product, and you have to build it up, and you have to blend it out very good and very decent, because the cream eyeshadow obviously is creamy, and it's a little bit more complicated to smooth out and to blend out. But if you take your time and if you blend patiently, it will work great and it looks amazing. So I'm just gonna do that now. Okay, here I am back again, and obviously I did my eyeshadow, and my eyeshadow is actually almost finished. I did the Dior Fusion Mono in Cosmos. As I said, you have to blend that out very good, because it's cream, but it works brilliantly with the black. It's kind of a bluish, grayish, shimmery tone, and I like it very much. It's worth the money. It's very expensive, I have to admit, but it's cool. So next I'm gonna do another eyeshadow, which is this great ivory colored one. I hope you can see in the tone. As I said, it's ivory, and I will just highlight this part of my brow bone a tiny little bit, and the inner corner of my eye to just bring a little bit of light into it, and that's it. I think white, or plain white, would be a little bit too harsh, because Conchita's makeup is kind of natural. So it's not too overdone as a normal drag makeup would be. So it's more like a beauty evening dramatic makeup look. And so I'm just gonna take the ivory color and do a little bit of highlighting with the ivory color to just keep it more or less natural. Alright, now I am ready to do my lashes, and I take this pair of more or less dramatic lashes by Catrice Cosmetics. This one was a limited edition, but I think you can of course get such a similar shape of eyelashes by Eldora, by Kryolan, by every makeup brand which says false eyelashes. And I also take my pair of tweezers for that, and of course some eyelash glue. And this eyelash glue especially dries black. You can also take a clear drying one, but in case you're gonna do a tiny little mistake, you have the safe game here and play the safe game here and just take the black drying lash glue, because obviously you have a very dark eyeshadow, and that makes sense, right? So first of all, you take of course one of your lashes you kind of twist that, kind of curl that a little bit just between your fingers, and then you take the lash obviously and kind of hold it in place first. I have a separate video on doing eyelashes. It's in German, but you can get an idea obviously anyway, so I will just link that right in the info box below, how you can apply your lashes. You will get an idea there if you want to have it, and then you just take your lash, hold it in place. This one obviously fits me already, and now I'm gonna do the lash glue, and then I apply the lash. Alright, here I am again, and the eyelashes are done. Obviously I did a little bit more of a dramatic lash, and now I'm gonna do some mascara, and I take my Manhattan No End Intense black mascara. You can take the mascara of your choice, there is no special relation to it. And then you just take a little bit of a wipe, take the brush and just wipe that product off, because I am very clumsy with eyeshadow, no, mascara obviously, and I don't want to destroy my eye makeup, so I just wipe off the product and just take the one, and you can now kind of blend your actual lashes into the false lashes with the mascara obviously, and that's what I'm gonna do now. Alright, lashes and eye makeup are done now, and I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. I'm just gonna define them, and I don't have to fill them in too much, but I will add a little bit more definition, and I take this eyebrow gel by Catrice Cosmetics. It's a dark brown one obviously, and it has a wand as well with a brush, and I'm gonna just fill that in and add a little bit more color, and this is a tiny little bit more darker than my actual eyebrow color, my hair color, so it will add a little bit more of a definition, because Conchita has very defined eyebrows as well, and I will just focus on her makeup and just rely on her on the reference picture. I just will show you the reference picture in the info box as well, so you get an idea of that, and yeah, that's the next step. Okay, here I am back again. The eyebrows are done. I decided to just take a little bit more of a darker eyeshadow and fill them in anyway to just get a kind of a thicker coverage. And now I will do the foundation. And my foundation is this one. I will just take the ParisBerlin Foundation, which I'm gonna take for all of my basic makeups. And this is the mini fluid, especially for oily skin, in shade LMF0, which is the lightest shade of skin tone, and obviously as well this one. This brush is the Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm gonna work all around my eyes at first, and I have to be a little bit more neat, so I just take this one for the neat work, and then later on I will take just a foundation brush. I think the stippling brush of Real Techniques will do the job very well, and that's it. Alright, next I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzer and blush, as I said before. I take the NYX Cosmetics bronzer in number MBB01, which is light, and contour brush by Real Techniques, and also a more peach toned blush by MUA Cosmetics. This one is called Lolly, and I'm gonna first take the bronzer by NYX and then the blush. Alright, all my contouring is done obviously, and yeah, we are heading towards the end. There are just 2 steps left, and one of them is the beard. I will take a dark gray eyeshadow for the beard to just define that, because Conchita has a very dense beard and I don't have a dense beard, so I have to just fill that in. I'm gonna do that with the gray eyeshadow. And I take this base shadow brush by Real Techniques as well to have a little more of control, and yeah, that's it. Alright, here I am back again. My beard is finished. As you can see, I just outlined it with the smaller brush and then I filled it in with a buffing brush by Real Techniques. And last but not least, I will do some lips, and my lip color will be more or less a nude pink tone. I think it's good to focus on one thing, which is the eyes, and do a strong eye makeup, and then just do yeah, a more or less neat and sober lip. And this lipstick is by P2 Cosmetics. It's number 110 and it's called Place de la Concorde, and it's a matte one. So yeah, I just do the lips and then I'm completely finished. I will take on, of course, a wig because Conchita has yeah, dark brown hair, and then I'm back for you with the final look. Alright, here I am back again for you, and I just put on my wig, as you can see, and now I look very Conchita-esque, I have to say. And some of you may be wondering who Conchita Wurst actually is, and she is a drag queen from Austria, and she's wearing a beard, obviously, so that's kind of a trademark, and she just won the Eurovision Song Contest 2014, and I think some of you don't know what the Eurovision Song Contest is, and it's a very big music competition where several contestants from all over Europe are doing a contest, of course, and I will just link you an article about the Eurovision Song Contest in the info box, as well as Conchita's amazing performance as at the Eurovision Song Contest. She performed her song Rise Like the Phoenix, and this song was just amazing, and a very remarkable appearance of hers with being a man, wearing a gown, wearing a beard, keeping that, and that's a very unique sign. And she got a lot of points from countries where LGBT rights are not very much up the list, and where gay people are not treated very well, and that was a remarkable appearance, and I like her very much. I love her for being as unique and not caring for people who hate her and stuff like that. And I think she went through a lot of mobbing and a lot of bullying, actually, and she is a great character, and she's just an amazing woman, I have to say. And yeah, Further information about Conchita will be in the info box, as well as her video, as I said before. And if you like what I do, and if you like this video, especially the look, just get me a thumb up and support me with that. That always makes me happy. And of course, leave me feedback in the comment section below. Feedback is always welcome. And if you want to stay in touch with me otherwise, just visit my Facebook, which is facebook.com/anthonycookmua. I am also on Twitter and on Instagram, so if you want to see some photos of my work, just follow me on Instagram and tweet me something, and that's it. I don't have more to say about this look. It's a unique and remarkable look, I think, and very easy for carnival and very easy for you who are a little bit lazy and just want to keep their beards and want to keep their eyebrows because you don't have to shave it. So yeah, I don't have more to say about this look, and I think I will close this video now. As always, I just say see you next time. Bye bye.